Hey, babies. I missed it again. This time, actually, Frankie was jumping on one of his brothers, and that's good because he is the youngest. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, we want to see this kind of play. He's just starting to come into his own. What are you doing, Ethan? Okay, so I kind of feel like I said earlier today that these guys would move into the foyer maybe by the end of the weekend, but it may be sooner than that because once they start playing like this, you want them to have more room and coming out twice a day. They need more than that. They also need things that they can climb over, climb up the slide, climb through the tube, those kinds of things. So, golly, I mean, I haven't had them in the kitchen yet either. Hey, babies. What you doing? You beating on your sister. She's building his confidence because Evie doesn't. She'll take it. Who is? Oh, so there's 3 pups in here because Manny, my husband, has Manny. So we take them out individually and hold them and carry them because we don't want shy puppies. We don't want nervous puppies. So we start spending individual time with them. So Manny, who definitely needs it, he's out in the front with my husband. He was falling asleep. I think he's awake now. So. Oh, I think Frankie's going to bark. He's learning. So this growling that we're hearing is just play. And Ethan is beating up the stuffed animal, so it's a good picture. Babies, hey. Oh. Raina's giving Dave a hard time in there. She's insisting that that's her puppy and it's not. Uh-oh. So you see how Frankie is standing on Ethan. You know, I mean, next time you'll see Ethan standing on Frankie. And right now I'll allow them to do that. Once they get a little bit older and we're in the foyer, if one pup is doing that more than anybody else, if he's knocking everybody over, standing on them and then knocking over somebody else and standing on them, that behavior I don't allow. I usually will cut it out. I hear somebody. Okay. Oh. You know, because I don't want it to be a dominance thing. I want everybody to be even. So, and then when they leave here well balanced, not in authority of anybody, especially human. Hey, babies. Dogs, you know, a lot of times we treat our dogs like humans, and that's okay. We can love them and hug them and everything, but dogs don't think like people. They do live in a pack order in their mind. It's a pack order, and so if they're number one, then they get to call the shots, and we don't want that. And that starts from puppyhood. So when they leave here, they are not more dominant than any of the other puppies when they leave here. What happens when they come to your home? Hopefully, and I send out information about all of this, but hopefully you will be the pack leader. You will be the one setting rules, boundaries, and being the authority. And that doesn't mean that you don't love your dog, because we can certainly rub and hold and pet our dogs and love our dogs, but we don't let them call the shots. If your dog has a toy and you go to take that toy from them and that dog growls at you, well, that is unwanted behavior. And let's say you don't make a big deal of it and he's not corrected, and the next time he's going to be worse. That is behavior that we want to correct. We want to give our dogs their food, make them sit and wait for their food, and put it on the floor and tell them when they can eat. I'm not saying to be mean and make them sit for half an hour, but make them sit for their food and let them know that you are the one who gives them the food, and you are the one who is the one who makes the rules and boundaries. Put your hand in their bowl when they're puppies, give them a little bit of kibble, make sure that you can reach in their bowls while they're eating. Because let's say you have a child or a grandchild and that child is crawling on the floor or toddling around, and he teeter-totters over to your dog who's eating, and he reaches into your dog's bowl. You don't want your dog growling or growling or biting. You want that dog to be completely docile. So yeah, we set the rules. These guys are about to lay down for the evening, not for the whole evening, but until the mamas come. And look who's awake last but not least, Frankie. Well, that's a first. But that just means he's getting older, because 1 to 3 weeks they sleep a lot. And even at 4 weeks they sleep a lot, but not as much as they did when they were 1 to 3 weeks. 1 to 3 weeks they are, they play for 2 seconds and then they fall over and go to sleep. But he's staying up a little bit more. I will say that Frankie loves the I have this dog has seen better days. And this dog, they're the same. They're the heartbeat puppies, where they have a little bit of a heartbeat. And you can also make them get warm or whatever. I don't need that because the pens are heated. The floor is heated, and so they don't need that. But the heartbeat, because he's by himself, especially at night when I go to bed. Of course, his mom is in and out. There's a camera in here so I can see. But he cuddles right up to one of his heartbeat puppies. And he likes them a lot. So I just went on and put it in there. And if he moves it or whatever, the heart starts beating. And yeah, it's as big as he is. And I think they're all down for the count. Okay, so I think that's it for me today, videoing. I'm busy. I still have to make my food. I still haven't done that yet. And normally I'm done by 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And it's already 6 o'clock. I just fed the dogs. It might be 5:30, but it's very easy to stay in here and let the day pass away, But these guys are real cute. And I'm sorry that Manny's not in here right now, but he's being held by my husband. And so he's getting one-on-one attention. But he dominates the camera. Manny does. So, and the other thing is Manny's going to be the first one to escape out of here. So when I come down for my 3 a.m. check, I won't be surprised if he's outside of the box. The only reason why I don't want him outside of the box is because even though the room is heated, the pen is heated with a heat lamp, but out here it's not. So the mama dogs like to come out here. They like to kick up the bedding because the floor is a little cooler than it is inside the pen. And she'll keep him warm, but I don't want them climbing out of the pen just yet. So anyway, I hope this is what are you doing? What you doing down there? He loves his belly rubbed, I will tell you. I can't reach him now because I stepped outside. Let me see if I can. Look at him stretching. Hey. boy. You're a ham. Look at her. She's like, I like my belly rubbed. All right, mister. I have got to cook.